Hey y'all, welcome to another video from WreckingOut.com. I received some feedback on an aluminum rod holder I built last year. Y'all liked the design, but the feeling was the aluminum was just too hard to weld. Everyone doesn't have access to a welder that can do that. So I set out to build one with only affordable tools you could find at a hardware store. This is what I came up with. It's essentially the same design, but only uses stainless steel hardware. The first step is to cut this 36-inch of 1.5-inch aluminum angle iron. And then you cut a 4-inch section of 2-inch round tube. This will be the bottom support. So the next step was the trick to allow you to attach the top support flush without obstructing the rod. I cut the tube at a steep angle. This is about a 25-degree angle. And that way you could actually countersink a screw into the angle iron, but not obstruct the rod. So once all the pieces are cut, you can make a point on the end by cutting a 45-degree angle, and this is the end that will go into the sand. So I just use a cutoff disc here and wear gloves and safety glasses. And then I'll mark that same 45-degree angle on the other side and then cut that off. You're going to want to deburr everything after this, so you'll see me take a flap disc and just take the burrs off of both sides. It's just an angle grinder, and again, you can pick these up like at Harbor Freight. So once you deburr the sharp end, I'm also going to take a Dremel, and I'm going to deburr all the round tube. Again, you don't have to do this, but I like to do it, and you can also use a file to do this. It's just a little quicker with the Dremel tool. And then I'm going to drill a 1/4-inch hole into the center section of that top piece. And this is a 1/4-inch hole again. And you're going to want to do this because we're going to put a 3/4-inch screw through this and we'll countersink it. So this is me countersinking it, or like trimming it out so it can be countersunk. It'll look like this. And that'll allow that screw to sit flush. Looks just like that. So at the top of the angle iron, you want to drill, this would actually be a number 7 bit, and you're going to tap this with a 1/4-inch by 20 tap. So that's what I'm doing right here, because we're actually going to screw through that top support and into the top of the aluminum angle iron. This is kind of the secret sauce to allow you to not have to weld. The middle section, you're actually going to drill another hole, and this is about 14 3/8 inches from the top. And you'll tap that one as well. The difference here is we are actually going to put a 3-inch screw through, and this will also be the bottom support in the bottom section that you see here of the round tube. So I'll drill that same 1/4-inch hole, but you're going to drill it all the way through. Just deburr it, just so you don't snag yourself on anything. And this is how it will go in. So screw in that 3-inch screw. And then you can take that top piece. This is the countersunk piece. And again, since it's at an angle, you can actually get a drill in there. And you'll screw that in. And you don't necessarily have to, but I terminate both of them with a nylock nut. Just one, it's less to snag on once you put it in the sand, and 2, keeps it nice and supported. And this is what I like to do to the top. I just plasta dip it. And so you want to drop that in there slowly and then pull it out slowly. I allow like 30 minutes between each, and I'll do 3 coats, and this is the result. So it's essentially the same design that y'all liked, but anyone can do it. You don't have to weld. Hope y'all find this informative, and comment if you think there's any more improvements I can make. Thanks.